Once upon a time, in a village, a couple was working on their farm when they saw a golden cucumber. They opened it and saw a baby girl inside. "Look how beautiful she is," said the husband. The couple was so happy because they wanted to have a child for so long. "Wait, that baby is mine," there was a voice behind them. It was the green giant. "Almighty giant, can we keep her, please?" "Well, if you want her so badly, you can keep her, but I will take her again when she is 17. I'm going to make her work in my factory." The wife cried happily while carrying the baby to their house. The couple named the girl Timun. They raised her with love and care. Timun grew up to be a very beautiful and smart girl. A couple of years later, the couple realized that they only had a few days until Timun must turn 17. They did not want the giant to take Timun away. Timun's mother asked her whether she wanted to work at the giant's factory or not. Timun said that she wanted to continue her studies at a university instead of becoming a worker. Timun's mother then gave her 3 magical things. They were a pencil, a pen, and an eraser. The mother said, "These items have special powers to help you beat the giant." In the morning, the couple quickly prepared the things in a bag. Suddenly, the giant came to the couple's house and asked for their promise. The couple did not want to return Timun and told her to run. The giant was so angry, and he ran to chase Timun. "Where are you going?" shouted the giant loudly. "I'm going to catch you." "Not so fast," said Timun. She took the pencil out of her bag and threw it behind her. Suddenly, the pencil turned into an enormous digital board that blocked the giant from chasing Timun. The giant stopped and looked at the board. It said that the giant must answer the questions on the board if he wanted to continue chasing Timun. He started answering the questions on the board while Timun ran further. After he finished answering the questions correctly, the giant continued chasing Timun. He was getting closer and closer. "Where are you going?" shouted the giant strongly. "I'm going to catch you." "Not so fast," said Timun. She took the pen out of her bag and threw it behind her. Suddenly, the pen turned the land into a stage that blocked the way. The giant stood on the stage. Rows of audience were in front of him. Then an announcer said, "Now, we will listen to a speech from the giant." The giant was surprised because he must give a speech in English on the stage if he wanted to chase Timun. Unfortunately, the giant's English was very good. He made it, and he ran to chase Timun again. He got so close, he almost got her. "Where are you going?" shouted the giant powerfully. "I'm going to catch you." "Not so fast," said Timun. Finally, she took the eraser out of her bag and threw it in front of her. The eraser turned the land into a labyrinth garden. Timun and the giant were shocked. They would need to escape from the labyrinth. They could see a few obstacles along the labyrinth. "We must work together if we want to get out of the labyrinth." "I have a smartphone in my bag," said Timun. "All right, we should use a digital map. You can read the map for us." "I will help you lead the way out," replied the giant. Using his strong power, the giant destroyed the obstacles along the way out of the labyrinth. Timun and the giant successfully found their way out of the labyrinth. The giant then said, "Timun, you are very smart. I think you should continue your studies at the university. You don't have to be a worker in my factory now. Timun was happy to hear that. She returned home and hugged her parents. Once in a while, they met the giant for a nice dinner. They all lived happily ever after.